What's up, YouTube? Revolver Fifa here, bringing you another video, and this time it's regarding the new tournament that's out called Golden Goals, where you have to have your starting 11 be from the same league, but each player has to be from a different country. And this is a bit of a budget build. Me and my friend wanted to put together a team, and we decided on the Spanish League since we wanted to make a budget Spanish League team for a while. He really likes Sevilla. Sevilla is kind of his team, so we got a bunch of Sevilla players going on here, and I always wanted to play Afellay. He's one of my favorite players. It's a shame he's at a club like Barcelona. Not to say Barcelona's a bad club, but just a place where he just doesn't get as much playing time as he probably should. My friend also enjoys Benzema, and so he really wanted to put Benzema in there. And so this was a great chance for us, to build a team like this. We also like the kind of the weird formations. As you can see, we're playing a 3-5-2. Not many people play, the three at the back. It's it gets hard. Sometimes you get caught, down the wings. But for the most part, if you play, disciplined, it's not too bad. You can handle it. We just like, I guess, it's more enjoyable for us. Now at the back, we have Kameni. I mean, this guy, his diving and his reflexes are ridiculous. 87, 92. I mean, those reflexes, it saved us a lot, especially those passes across goal. He just runs across goal. And he just jumps. The only kind of problem, I guess, is his positioning, which is, I mean, it's not too bad. 75. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. So I guess he does get caught out a little bit, but he does make up for it with the diving and reflexes. He's definitely much cheaper than Valdez or Casillas. We got him for pretty cheap, 750. I mean, that's a steal compared to the other two goalkeepers. Our first center back, Caceres. Another pretty decent center back against Sevilla, and my buddy wanted to put him in there. Pace is pretty good for a center back. Defending could be better, but his heading's all right. 83 is pretty good. He does a pretty good job and links up pretty well with these other two Sevilla guys. Our second center back, Pereira, good pace, good defending. Heading's all right. Good all around player. And for our third center back, Carvalho, pace, obviously could be better, but his defending and heading are pretty decent, so it makes up for it. Now, what I did was I also have Pepe here, which, I mean, I'll show you, we got Carvalho for 1100, and we got Pepe for about, I think it's 5900. Yeah, so if you're going for the super budget build, go with Carvalho, but if you have a good 5,600 or 6,000 coins to spare, pick up Pepe. I mean, look at his pace is good defending, decent heading, so he's definitely an upgrade to Carvalho. Carvalho is I guess the poor man's Pepe. So if you're going for that around the 20,000, you could just go for Carvalho. Keita for our first CDM. Pace is whatever, but defending and heading is pretty good. It's kind of what I'm looking for a CDM. He's been pretty solid so far, and we got him for pretty cheap as well, 900. Our second one, Medel, decent pace, decent defending, decent heading, another all-around CDM, and we got him for 650. Now, obviously we want to go for pace for our midfielders, our wings. And so Afellay, I mean, 90 pace, 85 dribbling, and I got him for pretty cheap. I actually bought him on my other account for about 2,200, and I just traded him over. I mean, this guy is quick, decent shooting, decent passing. I mean, he's a really good winger. I really enjoy playing with him. And our other one is Jesus Navas, another great speedy winger. Dribbling's great, shooting's all right, passing's all right. We mainly use him to get down the wings and pass, so we really don't care too much about the shooting. And we got him for pretty cheap as well, 1,900. And our cam, we both really like Diego, especially in his Werder Bremen days. His stats aren't that great, and I'm sure you could find a better cam out there, especially kind of using up the Brazilian slot. But we already had him, and we're like, you know what? Let's just put him in there. We got him for 1,300, and he has our decent stats. Pace isn't too great. He has good dribbling, good passing, and that's kind of what you look for in a attacking midfielder, just to get those through balls to your forwards. Now Benzema is kind of our speed guy that gets behind the defense and just smashes it. His shooting, I mean, 80 is kind of underrated. I think. I mean, this guy just smashes the ball. Really good pace, really good dribbling. 72 heading's not great, but I mean it's not terrible either. Um, he's a really good player. I really enjoy him. I think he's the most expensive. Yeah, we got him for 7,300. I guess a little bit impatient. Um, we could have probably picked him up for about 700, 800 cheaper, but we want to play, and so picked him up at that price. Higuain's our goal poacher. Just always makes those runs and gets in those positions where he just taps in the ball. Again, decent pace. His shooting's pretty good. Amazing finisher. 93 finishing stat. I mean, this guy gets the ball anywhere around the box, and it's pretty much a guaranteed goal. Great finisher. Dribbling's pretty good. Heading's decent too. So he's an all-around pretty good player. I picked him up for I think pretty cheap, 3,300, and especially with our formation, it goes pretty cheap. So if you want to build a budget team for this tournament, and you have about 20,000 to maybe 28,000 to spare, I would say this is a pretty good build. I really enjoy playing with this team, pretty solid team, and you get the 100 chemistry. Even though I still haven't converted some of these guys, so I play Pepe here, so get a little bit more money in there. All in all, very good team, and if you're looking for a budget team, this is a good one. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any other recommendations, where I could swap, or also if you guys have any recommendations on making some weird teams or budget teams. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. So if you guys have anything to say, just go ahead and comment. See you guys later.